Whisker City Stitcher. Hi, my name is Beck. We're going to do a little bit of a half a floss tube. So I should be doing number 7, but we're on 6.75. So yesterday, I hurt myself. That cabinet right there, we decided that I'm going to no longer use it in this room because it's so crowded in here, and I emptied it. All the stuff is out around me. This is like awful what I'm staring at. And I went to move it just a little bit. You know, it's on carpeting, so it should have slid easily enough, but yeah, the thing did not budge, but my back went. And so, like, I don't know, like the bottom rib of your back area, I don't think it was the rib because I didn't hear any popping sound or anything, but I think I pulled a muscle pretty good. So I've been sitting in this chair yesterday and now today. Luckily, I was able to get in my bed and lay down, and it didn't hurt. So I think that it's going to heal itself pretty quickly. So hopefully by, today is January 19th, 2024. So hopefully, by Monday I'll be good to go. But this whole weekend we were going to paint my daughter's room. So for those of you who pay attention to my channel, we got bunnies. My daughter brought home bunnies. And so my husband put in flooring. He put vinyl flooring in both the girls' rooms. He took out the carpeting. And so they're working on that. Then now she wants her room painted before it's completely finished. So now we're still under construction. There's stuff still in my craft room, so I can't get into it. And there's stuff in my bathroom, still like boxes of stuff. So yeah, we're still under construction. Luckily, I'm off this month from estate sales still, so yeah. But I'm sitting in this chair. I'm probably gonna rock and make you dizzy, and I can't help it. I'm one of those people. If I stand still too long, I start swaying. So when you're talking to me, I'll make you start doing this, or just not talk to me because I make you dizzy. But anyway, I wanted to do we'll do a quick half a floss tube, I guess. I don't know what we'll call it. Because I wanted to let you guys know that I didn't forget about the giveaways. I have the 2 giveaways. And when we do our full floss tube, which should have happened this weekend, but I think because of everything that's going on, it's going to be during the week, into the week, so I'll be a few days behind. So don't fret. I'll get them going and get them out there. But I wanted to let you guys know. So I was showing my daughter, like, hey, I figured out some new things. I can put words at the bottom. I can do this. I could do that. She's like, that's cool. One of the ones I put on there took up like this much space, and the word was above the screen. I have to sneeze. Sorry. It's going to hurt. I hate you. Sorry. I'm probably not going to edit much today either, so you may have that in there. Sorry. I thought that was really going to hurt. So my daughter's looking at it, and she's like, why did that do that? I'm like, I don't know. I'm just learning all this stuff. I'm trying to figure it out. I'll get there. Blah, 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 blah. And she's like, what are you using to record this? Because at the end of my last video, I showed some patterns in the cat, and that came out beautiful. The whole rest of the video was like not the best quality video. And I'm like, oh, I used the tablet for that. She's like, you should use your new tablet, Mom. And I'm like, oh, I didn't even think of that. Like, the other tablet I've been using all this time is not that great of quality. This brand new one I have from my business is perfect. So I'm doing this today just to give a little test to see if it is a better quality as far as the, being grainy and all that. And then I also ordered a new microphone. So we'll see how this one goes. I had to get the one with the new plug-in thing because my I have the Type-C now, my other one was that one. So I have Type C, so that'll fit in there, and or my phone. So we should be good to go now. I just wanted to go over a few things. I'm not going to have a lot of mobility here. So everything's kind of like right around me. But I was going to show you a few things. I've been thinking about doing some knitting things, right? So in my estate sales, I got this little box of books, like a ton of them, like I don't know, 20 something maybe. And there were some fun little booklets in there. And I figured it would be fun to grab these really old booklets and just try to do some of the patterns. And I'll record it. I'll record myself while I'm doing them, and then I'll speed it up and do it. Now, the whole reason for saying something about it in the first place is because this is a cross stitch channel. So, I mean, really, I do cross stitch, I knit, I quilt, and a lot of us do that. A lot of floss tubers cross stitch, knit, crochet, English paper piece, you know, all that stuff. And then the cross stitch, the quilting, cats. We all are very similar, right? So I can't decide if I should create these playlist things that people talk about and just separate them that way, or if I should just put them on my other original channel, which is not a public channel, it's just a private thing. That's how I've always watched my YouTube stuff. I created this channel because of my business and then decided to turn it into a cross stitch channel. So I'm trying to figure that out, but I thought it would be fun to create videos with these little books. So first I'm going to show you these, and then I'll show you a couple projects that I've been working on as far as cross stitch, and it'll be quick. Like today's not going to be very long at all. But these books are just fun. There's a whole bunch of these called Work Basket, and they just have like old I was gonna say recipes, but because there's a recipe in there. Oh God, me making a recipe, that would be pretty funny. Okay, fluffy raisin batter bread. You can't make that stuff up. Fluffy raisin batter bread. Ham salad with capers. What? Anyway, there are huck weaving. I don't even know what that is. Interesting, huck weaving. But these will be fun things to try out. There are, of course, some there's some sewing stuff in here, crochet hooks, all that. This one is Begin to Knit. That one's cute. All the basic stitches, easy novelty stitches, quick things to make. So, you know, we could start a little project in here, follow the directions, make some old-timey-wimey things. It'll be fun. This one is for crochet. We can make a poncho. Yeah, super cute stuff. So that one's kind of cute, don't you think? That one's kind of cute. I wouldn't wear it, but I'd make it for somebody and they could wear it. So people make those all the time. That's a classic. And then we have bulkies. Yeah, bulkies. Look at that, looks like Lassie, doesn't it? Aw. So like there's just cute things to follow some old patterns. Because when I look at these, the way the patterns are written are not terribly different, but a little different than what we're used to. Here's B267. There's a lovely scarf. So there's that. And then there's this whole book of sock mittens and accessories. Huh? Look at that. So, yeah. I'm thinking it would be fun to just do a video and see how we could follow it along, and we'll just do a couple out of, you know, a book here or there. Maybe do them once every couple weeks. I don't know, we'll see. That was my plan. Anyway, so I have like a whole bunch of these, and I thought that would be cute. Okay, ow, 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 ow. I'm okay, I'm okay. Alright, so I have been knitting. I've been working on my spring sweater. That's probably not going to be ready until summer. There's that. It's not near me, so I'm not going to show it to you, but it's the one that has the stripes, and it was this big, now it's this big. It's boring because you're just knitting in the round constantly, changing color every like 6 rows. So that was it for that. Then I started, I kitted a bunch of stuff. I kitted a whole bunch of things from the last video when I showed that I'm gonna have everything in order. I started making my index cards and figuring out my math for my fabric. And then in this book, I've just been writing down what I've been doing every day, and then I'll transfer it over to the book of days at some point. Of course, the last couple of days I haven't put anything in there, so I'll have to catch it up. I kitted Jack's Bash. I kitted I'll show you the ghosty one I want to do, the 6 cute ghosts. I like that one. I kitted Narcissus. It's a few of the patterns that I showed you in the last video. I kitted them. From home. I found, all that 20% off floss that I told you about. I'm only missing a couple colors for 1 or 2 of the patterns. I need Endive and Raven. I can't remember whose those are, if it's Weeks or I can't remember whose colors those are, but yeah. I got the French mouse all kitted up in my lovely bag from Rebecca. Thank you, Becca. I love this. I got this one kitted up, so I'll be putting some stitches in this real soon. I decided to go with a 36 count linen. These are all the ones that I get from my my local store. Not local, really, because it takes me an hour to get there, but I don't know what color this is. It's got some modeling on it, and it's kind of a greenish, like a faint greenish color on a very taupe colored piece. But it is 36 count linen, so I'll be doing that. I call it the French mouse. I think I have all the colors for that. I lied, it needs Endive. I don't have Endive. Do I have Endive? I know I didn't have it for the other one. Oh, did I switch it? I may have switched it to Green with Envy, thinking that I could just use that instead. Here, I'll use this too. So those are the colors that I'm going to go with for that one. I think it'll look good on here. I think it'll look just fine. Oh, my back. That's horrible. I can't believe I did that to myself. I didn't even do anything. I literally held it and went to slide it away from the wall, and then went, oh, ow, 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 and that was it. Okay, so I'm going to start that one. I will show you how far I've gotten on my fun little hippo. We have little hippo. He's so cute. Where's his front page? Remember little hippo? This is the one that it's Maria Bravko, and I started a few months ago. And it's a 24 count Ada light blue that I chose. I'm doing 2/2. And I used DMC and I switched the orange and yellow to the blue greens. That's how far he finally got a little face. Look at his face. He's so cute. There are a lot of blended floss in this pattern. Like she, you know, put there's 2 strands, so you strand of one, strand of the other, and she just did a lot of blending with the strands of, you know, a solid one in a little patch, and then another solid one in this patch, and then in between those two, put those 2 colors together. So there's quite a bit of little blending going on in here. But I think he's coming along, and I'm okay with the color choice. I think because my friend really likes blues and greens, so that is that guy. So I got a good amount done on him. I just have his little bottom to do, and then all the back stitching, because I think there's like bubbles and hearts and stuff like that. Then I am working on the one that I can never show you because it was that goofy pattern that I bought that is called, the one that says, "Brother, may I have some loops" one. This guy. And I have to tell you, it's not the best pattern. It really isn't. And I keep messing with it and trying to, I don't even know. I'm like throwing back stitching in there and in various places, and it's not even, it's very poor quality, and I don't know if it's me or the pattern, but I mean, can you tell it's a cat? A very fat cat. Like I keep showing it to my daughter. I'm like, the color choices, I don't understand them. Like, cats don't look, I don't know. I'm not myself. I chose to put these little lines and stuff for the paws and try to, like, I couldn't tell, was that a tail? Was that another foot? She says it's a foot. I'm like, okay, it's the cat's kickstand. We'll just put little paw marks, I guess. I put whiskers on. There were no whiskers on it. I tried to make the eyes look a little cuter. I'm not enjoying this at all. It's very odd. But once it's done, maybe from afar, I'm not sure. She liked it, so we're going with it. So I'm doing the loops now. Oh, and when I said I got some smudge on it and I'll get it off, I got 2 more smudges. Look at that one right here. I don't know if you can see that smudge right there. Yeah, you know what that is? It's the damn, this thing that I made out of her old pop socket. The back of it is, for some reason, putting marks on the fabric, so I took it off. I was like, okay, that's great. Now I have, and it couldn't, you know, it's perfectly round. You would think it could go somewhere where the loops are going to go, but no, so I have to try to get that out. But this is just, I'm calling this one a fail, but she likes it, so yay, we're going with it. Then I have Narcissus the Crow from Lola Crow. That one is, I'm doing a 28 count. I think it's an even weave. I don't know what the fabric is, again, because it's, you know, from I buy a little bag of pieces for 15 bucks, so she doesn't mark them and say what they are. They're scraps. So I needed, when I did my math, I said I needed a 7x7, and I had a 6x9. So I said I'm going to put it on the fabric that I have, because I like, it's similar to this, so it looks like sky. I think I can make it fit. So that's what I went with, and I So then I decided that I would play around with it. So here, this is the fabric. So here is a start of a bird, one of the birds. That is with 2 over 2. And I'm like, it's probably not going to fit that way. What happens if I try to do a 1 over 1? I've never done a 1 over 1, but I wanted to try. I'm stabbing myself with this needle. I have the needle in there. So I'm trying 1 over 1. It's a mess. It is a mess. But, ow, ow, ow. But look how cute the little bird is. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Can't stretch that one. Look how cute the little guy is. So I am going to continue with it. I can tell you 1 over 1 sucks. It's very challenging because when I look at this close up, you don't want to look at this under a magnifying glass, that's for sure, or with your readers, because, and it's tight and it's messy. And I'm trying so hard to make sure that it's neat and orderly. I even keep stretching the fabric, like, you know, doing like this, trying to make sure the stitches are flat and beautiful, and they are not. I mean, I don't even know if you could see how messy they are. They're quite messy. But from afar, he's beautiful. And it's just for me. I really like blackbirds, and I like bird bands, so I'm going to just put this on sticky board, I think, and put it in my kitchen with the Halloween stuff. I'll just have that near there. It'll be a wall with all different random sized pieces, so this will be cool because it's super tiny, so it'll just go in a spot that's an awkward little spot. So I'm excited to do that one. Actually, I might work on that one today. I was going to finish the loops one, but it's kind of irritating me, so I can't decide if I should completely finish it, be done with it, or take a break. And then the other one that I kitted up that I'm excited to start it it's another Maria Bravko, and it's the little ghosts. I am doing it all on one piece for sure. I thought about splitting them up, not doing the border, just making the ghosts, making them like little ornaments, maybe making rounds out of them. I had all kinds of ideas, and then the more I keep looking at it, I'm like, I do like the border. I mean, I don't know, it's just really cute the way she designed it. So I put all the floss together for that. I decided that these things here that I showed you, my thread milk little floss keepers, I'm gonna use those. I have 2 things of those, and then all the rest of my rings, I'll put some on those. And then I chose this fabric I've never used before, never have seen it before. If it sucks, don't tell me ahead of time. I don't want to know. I just want to try it. And I think it should fit fine on here. Hey, there's a needle in there. Oh, that wasn't my needle. I don't know where I got this. Probably from one of my sales, or I ordered it from, you know, the groups. This is a Damask Ada 14 count. Is that true? I think it is. It's called Ebony. And I think what does she call for? said what it called for. Oh, well, it shows a size for 14 count, so that's my guess. When it comes to these patterns with colors like this and black, I have not done anything on black before, so I probably should stick to the bigger count or size. So I'm going to do it on this here. Yeah, there were two choices. I had a 25 count this here. I'm going to do it on this one, but I don't think you can see it. It's like satiny, shiny, weird. Like, I don't know if it's going to be helpful, these little diamond shapes that are shiny. I guess I don't know what I'm talking about, but I don't know. You can't, I don't know. There, now you can see it. See how, like, satiny it looks? I don't know if that's going to hinder me or help me. We shall see. But that is one that I'm going to start possibly today. And I'm sure I will love it. That's pretty much it, guys. That's all I've been doing. I have so much going on for not being busy with sales. I have a lot going on at home with, we're all just moving stuff around. Like, I had company over for the first time recently, so I was like, I don't want to show you my house when it's upside down, but it was fine. It wasn't that upside down. I moved some things around. I still have Christmas presents that I have to give to people that we haven't seen. I have some wrapped and some not wrapped, but I still have like a little pile of Christmas gifts. Hopefully Saturday they're coming over and I'll be able to give those to them. What else? Nothing. I'm just making a mess and hurting myself. So now I'll take a day or two to recuperate, and then during the week I'm going to work on my room. The whole reason why we were getting rid of that is because, well, one, there's just a lot of furniture in this room. I have like just that's the wall of my bedroom, and everything that was on there I kind of threw on here for now. And then I have a whole box here. My fingers are in the way. That box right there. It's filled up with some stuff that came out of there that I will probably put away in storage for now. But yeah, I'm having a mess here. But the whole reason was sort of to get was to get the cabinet out of here to put the chinchilla in my room, because she's driving my daughter crazy. Between 3 and 6 in the morning, she's going bonkers and like trying to get out of her cage. She's throwing things out of her cage. She's like pissed. She swats out, and she gets lots of playtime. I mean, my daughter's in her room a lot. She takes her out. She parkours all over the bathroom. You know, anywhere that's safe for her, we let her roam around for a good hour. I mean, she's active. You know, she gets her dust baths a couple times a week. Like, she's kind of spoiled, and I think she knows it. And this has only been since we got the bunnies. So I'm wondering, do chinchillas get jealous? I'm not sure. And they're prey animals. They're not predator animals. So it's not like she's trying to get out to get to the bunnies, I don't think. I don't know. But anyway, we were going to put her in my room. And now she's having second thoughts about that. But I went through all the trouble to empty that out. And I really like that. That was my sister-in-law's. When she passed, I got these 3 pieces, and I'm like putting them in my room. They're old Broyhill, and I love Broyhill furniture, the old Broyhill furniture. Anyway, that's going goodbye. Either I'm going to sell it for a few bucks, or if nobody buys it in a few days, I'm putting it to the curb and letting somebody just pick it up and take it. And giving myself some space in here, whether the chinchilla comes in or not. But yeah, that's what's been going on. A lot of moving things around. And then my craft room is still messy, and I'd like to get that back in order so that the next floss tube we do could be in that room. If not, I'll probably do it downstairs in the kitchen again. What else? I think that's everything, really. I mean, I showed you all the stuff that I got. We did a really long video, last video, to show you the projected projects for, oh, yeah. So the projected projects for 2024, have them all written down. I have them all spaced out in chunks of 3 months. I bought teen patterns from Facebook groups, like the D-Stash groups. One in particular, she had a bunch of Halloween ones. I went bonkers. I spent, I don't know, 50-something bucks with her on patterns. And her patterns were like $5 to $8 a piece, so however that works out. But I got a good amount of patterns from her. And some of them I've never seen before, and I really, really want to start them. So I might, we all know that we do this. We change our minds and flip around. But when those come, I will show you those. And then I do have some fabric that came in that I'll show you with that too. Yeah, so that'll be either during this week I'll do that one, or for sure by next weekend, because I have those 2 giveaways that I need to do still. The Prairie Schooler one and the Cottage Garden one with the snowman, the snowman postman one. So yeah, we will do that. I just wanted to take a minute or 30 and tell you what's been going on, and that I didn't forget about doing them. I'm going to take a few extra days because of my experience with that guy. He hurt me bad. Luckily, I'm just taking a couple ibuprofen every few hours and just not moving a whole lot. I didn't do the ice heat thing. I wasn't sure if is it better to put ice and heat, or just ice, or just, I don't know. I just when I hurt myself, usually I just try to ignore it, and it'll go away. But in this case, I need this part of my body. I didn't realize how much you use this for things like squatting down to go potty, getting up from the potty, going up and down stairs, sitting, standing, laying, all of that. Luckily, I can sit once I get in the position to sit, I'm fine. And once I lay all the way down, but I have to sleep like this. I can't lay flat, so I kind of, like my bed, I put it up on a, it has that little up and down. So I put it up a little bit because of I get dizzy if I lay flat. But that actually, I think, helped me with my back. So if anyone could hurt their back in a easier way, I don't think there could be one. Like, I'm fortunate. It sounds stupid, but I'm fortunate that it only happened the way it did. I could have popped a rib or something. That was dumb to try to move that big guy by myself. Okay, that's it. Just checking in. Hope you guys are doing well. I'd love to know what you guys are working on. I found a new floss tuber today. Hold please. CCL. She's super cute. And she follows a bunch of people that I don't know who the heck they are. So I'm going to find the people that there's a couple she mentioned that I know of, but I did not know of a handful of these. And she likes Mirabilia, and then she has a bunch of different ones in between. But the fabrics that she chooses for her projects are just so colorful and pretty. And she's from Pennsylvania. She's a nurse, and it was her first floss tube. She did well. She's got like a few thousand views already, so she'll just fine. But yeah, I just wanted to mention her, check her out. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna be doing. Just catching up on some floss tubes and doing some stitching the next couple days. So when we're ready to do our floss tube, we'll be good to go. All right, guys, take care. I will see you soon.